All right, spices can make all the difference in a dish that you're creating, but did you know that spices actually have an expiration date? And also, if you add them too soon to your dish, you could end up with an unexpected taste. Joining us right now to talk about spices in your kitchen is Effie from Effie's Culinary Delights. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so we're starting off with storage. Is this good or bad?
It's not bad, but you definitely don't want to put this on your countertop near the oven where there's heat, because the heat will get into the spices and will actually change its potency and how it tastes in the dish that you're making, that you're preparing. You don't want to put it above your stove because the steam comes up. You're boiling for pasta and the steam comes up and your spice will become sticky. Like, see how it's nice and it'll be like,
and nothing's happening.
And nothing's coming out. Right, right. So you want to keep it in a cool, dark, dry spot. I recommend in your drawers, or I put mine in my pantry with a little Lazy Susan. Okay. And so I can spin it around and get what I want, and it's dark, cool spot. So that's where you want to keep the spices.
And also, I remember back in the olden days, my dad does this with parsley, puts it in a little water and puts it in the refrigerator when it's fresh parsley.
Yes. The best way to store fresh is, you know, I get myself a pretty little bottle because I like looking at it like that, and you just put a little bit of water. You don't fill it up all the way to here. You're just going to put a little bit of water on the bottom.
Why is that? Only just a little?
Because then you'll soak it up and then it will just die. It'll get black.
Oh, look at that. Too much water means
too much water will get faster die. And then these, if you have, you know, a plant, you can also use a plant. This is beautiful, fresh.
This is the biggest basil plant. Look at how big these leaves are. That
gorgeous.
Is awesome.
Make some fresh bruschetta with that. That would be awesome.
Basil's my favorite. Okay, all right. Now the next thing is about expiration date. I had no idea that these spices actually expire.
They absolutely do. And we all have a tendency of going to the big Sam's and Costco and buying these big jars. And you don't want to do that unless you're really a cooker, because usually a spice is 6 months to a year at the most. Done. And you can tell when they're done because they'll start changing color. Like your basil will start getting this brownish, grayish look, and it definitely won't smell like this. I just want you to smell that.
That is so great. And you can see, because this is more green. I gotta get to the last one. When should you add the spices to your dish?
Everyone thinks to add it at the beginning, but you want to add it at the end of the dish, because the longer it cooks, some spices will get bitter, garlic will get bitter, basil will get bitter. So it actually, the benefit of the spice is the later in the cooking process. That's the best way to do that. Yes.
Like 5 minutes before the end?
Yeah, about 5 minutes before the end.
Effie, I love it. Thank you so much. Great. All of these wonderful tips about spices.
I love sharing.
And the tablecloth, it has spices on it. She's wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Let's send it over to Amy. Effie is the